Today's two very big wins for a lot of different reasons. One, with talking conference standings, it keeps us right there in the mix. It's early, but a lot of teams have two losses, so we're right there where we want to be. Continue to fight for that. But the biggest thing, it's a confidence boost. After coming off a tough weekend where we dropped a couple very tight games, it shows a lot about the girls being able to bounce back. But it's offensively, we did a lot of things, so it improved our confidence a lot. But most importantly, going into today, we took a step back. Quit talking about the results and being result-oriented and more about the process and the effort that we were putting in and controlling the things that we were able to control. We do that, we knew the results were going to take care of themselves. So the first game, putting up 9 runs on the board, had 12 hits. I think 11 of those were singles, and it's just us putting the ball in, play hard, and looking for good things to happen. We're a team that usually puts up quite a bit of extra base hits. We've had a lot of doubles throughout the year. We've gotten our share of home runs, but today was more or less just trying to drive the ball and letting things come from that.
Talk a little bit about that 6-run inning in the first game.
Well, again, they're a young team, so we knew we just had to put pressure on them. Our pitchers have done a great job of keeping teams down and keeping opportunities to a minimum. So big innings for us, just putting pressure on the other team, and that inning there is exactly what that was. We had a great share of singles, like we said. They made a couple miscues, but the biggest thing was just putting pressure on them. Like I said, they're young, so we knew if we kept putting the ball in play, that they'd make some mistakes, and we can make big things happen. But overall today, we had a lot more 2-out hits. Didn't leave as many runners stranded, so we had the big timely hit when we needed it. But you can't say enough about what our pitching has done. Morgan Dowdy, Kimby Hobbs, what they've done the past few weeks. Kimby really didn't have much trouble in the first game. She really didn't throw too many pressure pitches. Morgan put some base runners on in game 2, had 5 walks, but she was able to pitch around those, only giving up the 2 runs. So she did a fine job. And our defense really today stood out, playing 13 innings in defense and not having any errors. When you're talking about a wind that's gusting over 20 miles per hour, not having any errors defensively was very big. So all around today, offense, defense, and our pitching was solid and did exactly what we needed to do to get 2 wins.
How does the rest of the week look?
Still got a lot of games this week. Get on the road. I got South Carolina tomorrow, so it's an opportunity to knock off a major conference opponent. We've gotten someone from the Big East already. We've knocked off an ACC opponent. So we're getting our second crack at South Carolina. We felt like we had an opportunity to beat them. Our first game gave away a couple too many opportunities with some defensive miscues. So we're looking to bounce back, kind of build off a hot streak a little bit with this many games. And then we jump right back into conference play this weekend at Liberty. Liberty's a team that was picked to finish high in the conference this year, so we know we got to continue to move forward, not worry about results, and take care of what we can take care of, and continue to try to stay in this race.